So sit tall, take your hand to the abdomen and another to the lower back. Get your spine nice and straight and really comfortable. Let's set our minds to being right here, right now. So let's all close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You're sitting tall. Breathe in. Just relax your shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going with that breath. And may its sound and rhythm help you to enter your practice, detaching from everything around you. So let it feel like time is slowing down. To create a solemn space. Accepting the time you've set aside for your practice as a gift to yourself. So let's set an intention for this day. That we are reminded of why we are here and what motivates us, what we are passionate about. And let it be the fuel that sparks our spirit. Let's open our eyes. Take a deep breath, inhale, and reach your arms over your head, interlace your fingers. On your exhale, with the palms facing up, round your back, and then press your palms forward, gazing down to the abdomen. Inhale again, reach them up, just preparing your spine. Exhale and curve down. Take a deep breath, inhale, and sweep your arms here to the right side, making a full circle around you. Exhale and curve it down, navel in. Again, inhale and stretch open. Exhale. Let's go on to the other side. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Breathe out. Now from here, inhale and stretch your arms up. Then on your exhale, place your hands on the back of your head and drop your chin down to your chest. Now gazing forward, inhale, look up, pushing your head into those palms. Exhale and gaze down. Looking forward, drop your right hand to the floor, breathe in. And then crawl your fingers away from you, breathe out. Keeping your right shoulder relaxed. Gaze up, breathe in. Then point your elbow down, curve your spine, breathe out. And breathe in, look up. Breathe out. Inhale and come back to the center and then just switch sides. Exhale, crawl away. We're just preparing our neck here, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, chest wide open. Feel like you're trying to draw the elbow backwards. And breathe out, gaze down. Breathing in, return to your center and then take both arms behind you to interlace. Breathe out and gaze up. Rotate the shoulders, breathe in. And breathe out. Great. Now that we're loose, let's go towards the front of our mat. So bring your hands towards the front and just bring them right underneath each shoulder, knees right underneath your hips. And tuck your toes under. Inhale and arch the spine and gaze up. On your exhale, tuck the tailbone and gaze to your abdomen. Now you sit down on your feet and inhale again, press your chest forward. As you exhale, round your back and then gaze between your legs. Inhale again, drop your knees, lift the chest, look up. Then just round your back from there, exhale. Inhaling, sit on your feet, press your chest forward, lengthen your neck. And exhale, round your back, lift your knees up to your armpits. Inhale, dropping those knees, arch your spine, and now stretch out your toes. Exhale and curve the back. Then walk your knees backwards until you form a modified plank so that the shoulders are still right above your wrists, legs extended. Breathe in. And slowly bend your elbows and rest your chest down onto the floor and gaze down. Tuck the tailbone here, press your ankles into the floor, and slide your hands closer to your waist. Let's go into our cobra. Inhale and lift the heart and gaze straight forward, keeping the hands very light on the floor. Exhale and bow your head down. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the chest and gaze forward. Exhale, bow down. Inhale and forward. Exhale, release. Let's see if we can go higher to make sure your hands are right underneath those elbows. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, press with your palms, straighten your elbows, and again, gaze straight forward. Then on your exhale, just bend your elbows, lower down, and gaze down. Let's repeat. Inhale, stretch your head away from the neck away from your body. And exhale, soften those elbows and bow down. One more, inhale, and just keep gazing straight forward to keep the neck extended. And breathe out, slowly release. From here, Inhale and look to the front and place your hands to overlap on each other underneath where your chin is as you're gazing forward. Breathe in and then also lift your thighs off the floor and bring your legs together. Breathe out. Inhale, legs wide apart. And breathe out, legs together. Breathe in, legs apart, nice and wide, wider than your mat. And breathe out. If you need to modify, you can keep your head on your hands. Breathe in, then wide legs, and both thighs off the ground. Breathe out, legs together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Now really keep those legs together as you rest them down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders, coming up to Cobra. Inhale and lift the heart. Now push your hips off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under. Continue to keep your legs together as your hips shoot up to the ceiling. But bend your knees one after the other. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And looking between your hands, breathe in and start walking your feet forward until your legs are hip width apart. So enough to have one fist rest between. Now grab your elbows and bow your head down as you sway your body left and right. One more breath. Steady your spine, bend your knees. Sweep your hands forward and slowly come up steadily with a straight back. Inhale until the arms are high above you. Exhale, bring your hands down to your heart and just keep the shoulders relaxed. With your fingers interlaced, push the palms away from you and inhale, arch the spine, lift the heart, lean back. On your exhale, bend your knees, release the arms, connect them behind this time, and then extend your legs as the arms fall away from your head. Let's repeat. Bend your knees, take your hands in front, fingers interlaced. Inhale and stretch deep towards the wall behind you. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to your back, and fold. Again, inhale as you bend your knees, push with the back of your legs and stretch out the entire front side. Exhale, fold down and bind. One more. Inhale and sweep up. Go deeper. Now that your back is warmer. Very good. Breathe out and fold. Inhaling, bend your knees, and then again, sweep your arms, but now just stay diagonally with your spine. As you exhale, lean forward a little bit more, and then lift your heels off the ground. Breathing in, finding your balance for this day. Heels down, breathe out. Try again. Breathe in, heels up. See how high you can get them. And breathe out, heels down. One more. Inhale, heels up, chest out, arms in line with your ears. And exhale, heels down. All right, stand straight, breathe in. And bring your palms together, breathe out. Reach both arms up again, breathe in. Grab hold of your left and just tilt over to your right side, breathe out. Reaching farther away, breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Coming up, breathe in, switch sides. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Very good. Come back to the center, breathe in. And bring your hands to your heart. Breathe out. Inhale and lift the chest, lean back. As you exhale, bend your knees like earlier, fold forward, and plant your hands right beside your feet, extending your legs and looking between them. Gaze forward, breathe in. Now step both legs back into your plank and find a very steady line from shoulders down to your wrists. Dropping your left knee onto the floor, spin your right foot to be flat on the ground. Then lift your right hand up to the ceiling, breathe in. And as you breathe out, stretch it over your ear. And as you're pushing with your left arm, you're trying to gaze higher. Letting your right rib cage pop out. Breathing in. Breathe out. And finding balance today, try to press your hips forward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now your left foot, point it backwards towards the long end of your mat. And then lower your right hand down towards your knee. From there, sweep it over, inhale, and then lift your chest and open your spine more, trying to face your chest up to the ceiling. So now it's a little bit more of a back bend. You're trying to push your hips out, arching your back, looking behind you, breathing in, breathe out, breathing in, breathe out. Lift that right arm up the ceiling, breathe in, and gazing this way again, readjust your spine so you're back to a straight line. Then from there, lift your right leg off the floor, breathing in, holding it there, breathe out. Let's get really warm with these muscles. So as you engage your buttocks, lift your leg up and down, breathing in. There you go. Breathe out nice and high. Then flex your foot like you're pushing your foot up against the wall. And make sure this left hand of yours is right underneath your shoulder. If you have a block, sometimes it can be more comfortable to have your hand on it. Another breath in. And then let's lower our foot down, breathe out. Inhale and lift your left hand off the floor, nice and perpendicular now. On your exhale, bring your right hand here to your outer hip. You want to push your hip into that hand. Good. Left arm comes up, breathe in. Your toes are on the floor. Breathe out and stretch over. Push your hips forward into your forearm and inhale, look up. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath. Inhale, try to lean back a little bit more. And on your exhale, lower your arm down, passing in front of your face. And then inhale again, stretch it up alongside your ear, gaze up. Exhale, pass it in front of you until it points to the mat. And inhale, reach it back. So a half circle is what you're drawing. Exhale, lower down. Then make a full circle here. So inhale, bring that arm all the way behind you, then slowly sit up tall, kneel up tall. Exhale, drop your left hand again onto the floor and sweep your right as well. This time we're turning our feet to point in the same direction. We're stepping to our plank. Inhale, bring your feet back, chest up, and lean forward. Exhale, slowly bend your elbows in your chaturanga and come down steadily until you're looking to the ground. Point your toes back. Bring your hands closer to your waist and inhale, lift the heart into your upward facing dog and just gaze straight forward. Then exhale, lift those hips up, tuck your toes under into your downward facing dog. Then sway those hips left and right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. From here, lift your right leg all the way up. Inhale. And bend your knee towards your chest. Exhale, round your back and slowly move forward. Then step your foot down right between your hands. Looking to the front, bring your palms together. Inhale and stretch these arms up over the head. Exhale, interlace your fingers and push those palms up the ceiling. Inhale and reach up even higher. Exhale and bow down, bring your palms together right by your heart. Lifting your chest a bit more diagonally up. Inhale, let's try this here. Lift your right heel off the floor. Exhale, heel down. Get some strength into these muscles. Inhale, heels up. Exhale and down. Ribcage in, keep your left leg straight. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Another. Breathe in. And breathe out. Very good, everyone. Lower your hands down. Inhale, step your feet forward. Exhale and relax the head. Bend your knees. Sweep your hands forward. Inhale and lean back. And then bring your palms to your heart. Exhale, bend your knees, slowly fold forward. And then plant your hands flat on the floor. Let's do the other side. So inhaling, look forward. Come into your plank. Exhale. Then from this spot, lower your left knee down. And then again, turning your body, facing your chest forward. Or rather, was it your right knee down this time? Yeah, lower your right knee down. And then open your chest. Just make sure we're on the opposite side now. Again, place the hand on a block if it feels more comfortable for you that way. Then inhaling, open the chest. And keep pressing your hips forward as you're still just finding your balance on this side. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And stretch your arm all the way beside your ear. Breathe out. Breathing in and then really lengthen like you're reaching for a rope to hold on to. Another breath in. And extend your arm up again to the ceiling. Now you have your right leg point back. That way it's pointing to the long end of your mat and you press these hips forward. From here, inhale and then lower your arm down towards the floor and then let's sweep it all the way up. Exhale, again reaching backward. Lift your chest, navel in. And inhale. And as you exhale, lifting your arm up Let's slowly rise from here. So you want to realign your spine coming up from that back bend. Inhale and lengthen all the way into a nice long T. Exhale, left hand on your hip. Then the right hand moving up. Breathe in. And breathe out, tilt over. Pushing your hips into that front arm. Gaze up, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Heart forward, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then slowly lower your arm down. Breathe out, pointing it to the floor. Then inhale, sweep your arm up beside your head. Breathe out and release. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale down. And inhale, lengthen. Exhaling down. Make a full circle, breathing in until you form your T, and then you drop your right hand down on the mat. Then lifting your left leg. Breathing in. And sway it up and down here. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You got it. Breathe in. Flex your foot, hand right underneath your shoulder. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And breathe in. Lower down, breathe out, and releasing your left hand. Find yourselves into your plank as you step back, breathe in. And pressing your weight forward, lower your chest down to the floor, breathe out. Extending your legs. Inhale, slowly lift the heart. You can stay in cobra or make your full way to your upward facing dog. Exhale, let's go into our downward dog with your legs nice and stretched and relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. Lifting the left leg down, breathe in. Take your knee all the way towards your chest, breathe out, and slowly step your foot down right between your hands. And from here, gaze forward. Reaching your arms over your head, breathe in. Then sink in that lunge with your fingers interlaced. Push your palms up and gaze up. Inhale and stretch up even higher. Then exhale and tip your spine forward. Bring your palms together. Shoulders back, you're forming a long straight line here. Thinking about your left ankle moving. Lift that heel, breathe in. And breathe out. Very good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower these hands down. Inhale now and step your foot all the way forward. Bring your legs together. Exhale and bow your head down. Bending your knees. Inhale and sweep your arms all the way up and lean back. Then rest your hands together right to your heart. Exhale. Lifting now your right knee. Breathe in. Then step that foot all the way back, breathe out, and then have your feet now parallel to each other. Extending the arms out to the side, breathe in. Take your hands behind you, let them bind. If taking your hands together is a little bit tight for this next position, then you can also hold your belt and hold it with your hands shoulder width apart. Inhale and look up. And exhale, fold your body down, letting these arms move away from your hips. Breathing there slowly for 1. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Gazing forward, breathe in. And if you have your belt, just take it down to the side. Breathe out. Let's all place your hands down on the floor. Gazing up, breathe in. And turn your right foot out to the side as you start to crawl onto that foot in this side lunge. Letting your left leg extend. Lifting your chest, breathe in. And then crawl your arms down, breathe out. You can also rest your hands on the block. And just gaze between your elbows. For 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, return your hands to your mat. And as you exhale, bend your left knee. Start walking over to that side. Inhaling, lengthen. And exhale again, try to lower yourselves down. With the thought of stretching your spine forward while sitting the hips. Okay, coming up there, breathe in. Very good, everyone. As you breathe out, bend your right knee. Then walk to the center and adjust your legs to go to this wide garland pose, swaying side to side to get our body adjusted. It helps when the feet are hip width apart, heels flat. Sitting on a block or some books can be very useful. Another 3, 2, and 1. All right. From there, so if you're sitting on your blocks, just move them away. Place your hands nice and flat on the floor. Inhale and lift those hips and point your toes to your fingers. Exhale and bow your head down. Inhaling, gaze forward. Turn your toes out to the sides. And exhale again, have a seat. Bring your palms together. We're going to repeat that. Breathe in. Hands down, breathe out. Inhale, hips up, toes to your fingers. First exhale and bow your head. Inhaling, lengthen the spine. And turning your toes out to the sides. Exhale and be seated. Palms together again, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right. So face your right leg. And then you turn the body so your left knee is down, point your toes. Try to sit down on your foot. You can sit on a block or sit your hips directly on the floor, where the foot will just be there along your side. Now hold on to this right foot of yours, interlacing all 10 fingers in front of it, or then using a belt as an extension of your body. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then slide your heel forward, exhale. Lifting your chest, breathe in. Try to really push your foot into those hands as you bow down, breathe out. Encourage your elbows to reach the ground. If you have extra length in your arms, you can hold your left wrist. Keep turning your right thigh inwards to square your hips. Gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, then sitting up straight. Take this right leg of yours and then just reach for your foot and take your foot up towards your thigh, trying to lower your knee down. So if you do have a block, you can rest your knee on that block or also still sit on one to lessen the angle that your joints are in. Now we're going to turn towards the right, taking the right arm behind you, finding your foot there, or even using your belt, hook it over your foot with the belt reaching from behind and keeping that bind as we encourage our spine to turn, spiraling back, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Gazing forward now, inhale. Exhale, releasing your hands. Now this left foot of yours, step your left foot in front of you. Let's see if you can still manage this half lotus position. Don't worry, we have alternatives. So just in case you are already in this leg pose, you just hug your knee towards you and then just try to press in there. As an alternative, your left leg can be more stretched forward, maybe even just fully straight as you bow down here. And the lightest version you can get into would be your figure four, as you wave your hands to just hold on to your shin. So find the one that feels good for your ankle today. And in case you're able to have your right knee on the ground, then you may still choose a bind. Left arm through, left arm around, binding behind you, and taking your head all the way down. Let's rise. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Very nice, everyone. Just release that half lotus. Crawl towards the front of your mat. Tuck your toes under. We're preparing for the other side. So start by lifting your hips up. Breathing in. And then lower into your plank. Breathe out. Reach your weight forward. Breathe in. Let's do a vinyasa in between here. So as you breathe out, lower your entire chest and extend your legs. Coming up to either cobra or upward facing dog, breathe in. And go into your downward dog, breathe out. Then bending your knees, take both legs in front, breathe in. Bow your head down and breathe out. Slightly bend those knees and sweep your arms all the way up and try to lean back, breathe in. Bring your hands right by your heart, breathe out. Lifting your left leg this time, breathe in. Breathe out and step all the way back. Again, having your feet parallel to each other. Extend your arms to your side, breathe in. Once again, bind here and gaze up. Breathe in. And take your time as you fold and see if you need to use the belt for this. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, gaze up. Place your hands down on the floor. Exhale. Turning your left foot out to the side. Slowly have a seat towards that. Breathing in. But instead of reaching forward like earlier, let's see if we can balance with our palms together. So it helps when your heel is lifted and you can just focus on the ball of your foot as your support. You have the freedom to use those props in your space or to keep your hands on the ground. But try to lengthen your back where you are and keep your right foot flexed. So I encourage you to keep your palms together. But again, you can leave your hands on the ground. We're just going to switch sides. So bending your right knee. Inhale over to that foot. Exhale. All right. Ooh, almost there. Inhale and to the other side. Exhale. Very nice. Inhaling. Good. Exhale. Breathing in. And breathing out. Great. Then lower your hands down, bending your right knee. Come against your garland pose. Swing your hips side to side. Breathe in. It's a lot of hip opening here, but it's really good for you. Your hamstrings are feeling it too. Breathing in. Breathe out. Then lower your hands down and inhale, lift your hips, point your toes forward. Exhale, bow your head down. Inhale and gaze up, turn your feet out to the corners. Exhale and sit, palms together. Once again, breathe in. Hands down, breathe out. Lifting your hips up, breathe in, lengthen your legs. Bow down, breathe out. Inhaling, gazing forward. Exhale, turn your feet out and have a seat. Palms together, breathe in. This time you're going to frame your left leg. So framing that side, drop your right knee down, point your toes back. On your right foot or sitting on your block, stand all the way down, look to the floor. Here we go. Inhale and look up. Exhale, let's release that. Bending now your left knee. Catch your foot there and cross it over into your lotus. As an alternative, you can have your foot directly on the ground or just use those blocks. If you do have your lotus, hold on to your belt or your foot directly with your left hand, reaching from behind, getting to a nice shoulder stretch here. And then just gaze back when you're ready. If you do have your foot just on the floor, you can instead hook your belt around the entire right leg and hold the belt from that. Let's gaze forward, breathing in, and releasing our position, breathe out. Then you take your right foot in front of you, either hugging that leg there and just staying in this ankle stretch, or moving your right foot forward, keeping it mild, with the leg even fully extended as you reach your toes. Or enjoy a figure four stretch, which targets more your glutes and having a lot more ease in the ankle. Wherever you choose to be, breathe in and bow down, breathe out. Remember, you bind if you can bind. One more. Very good, everyone. Inhale, you may rise from that spot, releasing your lotus. Move your hands to the front of your mat and just place your body into a downward dog, stretching out your spine, feeling really high with your hips. Then from that place, move into a vinyasa, stack the shoulders over your hands, and lower down to your chaturanga. Modify if you need to by dropping your knees to the floor. Now extend into cobra or upward facing dog. And let's meet in downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's cross our legs, sitting down on the earth, having both feet in front of us. We're going to lie down very slowly here until our backs are flat. So give yourselves enough space with your arms stretched forward. Take a deep breath, inhale. And tucking your tailbone, exhale and curve the back slowly down. As you press your arms closer to those hips, move your hands behind you and take a deep breath. Inhale and reach those arms forward. Now let's see where our core strength is. Exhale, round your back and return to your seated position. All right, you made it. Inhale and restack your spine. Exhale and roll it down. Bring your arms all the way back, and as you inhale, shoot those arms forward and lift the shoulders. pressing your feet into the floor. Exhale and curve the back. Reaching up into a straight line. Breathe in. Breathe out and return your body down with the arms moving behind you. Then again, inhaling, arms in front, and using that, exhale, recruit all your muscles. Inhale, then restack the spine and extend your legs forward, point your toes. Legs together, exhale, round your back all the way down. Let's see if you can make it up from here. So on your inhale, lift your shoulders and gaze forward. Exhale, you got this, roll your weight up. Nice, breathe in. And round the back, breathe out, legs together. Nice and controlled, arms behind you. Use your in-breath to lift the shoulders. Your out-breath to complete the roll-up. And then inhale to lift those arms, and now we just release your hands to go underneath the shoulders. Exhale. Take a deep breath, inhale and lift your hips, lift the heart, and just gaze up. Let's have a seat. Very good, everyone. Now we just cross your legs. Place your hands there on your knees. Sit very tall. Sit on a block if it makes your hips feel better. And close your eyes. Let's try 3 breath retentions. So we're going to inhale and reach the very tip of that breath, holding it before we all together exhale. Doing that 3 times on my guidance. Let's begin. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Slowly breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Bring your palms together. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just set an intention for this day. Again, we're reminding yourselves of what you are passionate about. And may you take that spirit with you. God bless you all.